Okay, so it's October, right? It's late October. It's about to be Halloween. I'm about to head out and do some immature activities. We'll just put it at that. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to click upload on my first video. So I go to click upload on my first video, but I just get like this feeling of like fear, right? Honestly, bro, I was literally afraid to publish my first video. And I was about to click it and I was like, wait. And then I tried to look over it, make a few edits, try to make sure it was perfect, make sure it was good. And I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to post it, whatever. I just got to get over this. The reason I was afraid was because I never really had a YouTube channel or made content where it was just me sitting here talking to the camera, sharing my thoughts, a little bit more of a sort of closer, maybe even like intimate sort of environment, right? I had channels in the past where I made videos about fishing and like survival and different things or like gaming, right? But you don't really have to be in front of the camera talking, sharing your thoughts and sharing things that are going on with you. So it was a little bit different for me. It was definitely different. And basically I just faced that fear, click publish, put out the first video. And of course, like when I click publish and I'm like, oh shit, I'm all like up tense and stuff. And I keep checking the analytics and stuff later. I only got like 2 or 3 views. So it's like, didn't even really matter anyways. But point is, that was the first time I uploaded a video. First time I uploaded a video, late October, basically Halloween. I think it might have been the 29th when I published that first video. So for the next 2 months, I posted here and there, usually once every week, sometimes every 2 weeks. Started to get more of the flow of it. Started to feel a little bit more comfortable on camera, not so nervous, not so uptight about it. And then we hit January, right? The new year, 2023. And I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to take this shit seriously. I am going to get to 1,000 subscribers this year. I'm going to do it. I'm going to write this down and I'm going to do it. So in this book right here, this is my journal. I'm going to open it up real quick to the page where I wrote the go down. I got these freaking notifications popping up here on my computer. I got to turn those off. But basically, if I can find it here, it might take a minute. Okay, so you can see here, see if I can show this here, right there, 2023 goals, right? Now, I wrote down, I don't know if you were able to read it because my handwriting was pretty shit, but goals for 2023 YouTube channel based around my improvement journey, my development, like I wanted to share basically me improving in life, going about my journey, developing as a person, sharing the learning lessons I had, right? I wanted it to be about that. And I wanted to have 1,000 subscribers. And I set that goal for December 31st, 2023. And so here we are in June, right? And so basically I got done in half the time, like 2x to what I thought was possible. And in the future, I'll share a video about like how I write down my goals, how I set goals, and how I go about it every day, just so that it's out there in case it helps somebody. But basically, I achieved that goal already. Now, the thing about that is, it happened twice as fast, but only because you, bro, watching this video decided to invest some of your time into this channel. So even though it's 1,000 subscribers and I'm happy for myself that that was achieved, it wouldn't have been done without you spending some of your time watching my content, clicking the subscribe button, commenting, all that kind of stuff. And I really appreciate that. And I'm grateful for you spending your time because, it's limited. It's limited on this planet and you could have been spending time doing something else. So without you, this wouldn't have happened. And so I'm just so grateful. And I just want to say thank you for that. Thank you for your valuable time. And so really, the great thing is that we're at 1,000 subscribers, right? We're at our subscribers. I don't even like to use the word subscribers, right? I think I like to think of it as a community. So I guess I should start using the term members instead of subscribers because I hate the whole dynamic on YouTube of like, oh, I'm the YouTube creator and you're like my fans and stuff. I hate that. It's so, it's such like infantilizing kind of shit. So members, I'll just say members of the community. We've got 1,000 members in this community, 1,000 plus members in this community already. And so that's great. And that's one of the goals that I had, and I'm already completed it halfway through. But the second part of the whole equation is the watch hours, right? If you have a YouTube channel right now and you're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, that's a good goal to have. But understand, even if you hit 1,000 subscribers, you might not have your watch hours yet, which means you won't be monetized. And so you're not going to be making any money for the videos that you're putting out. Not yet. Now, for me, after everything I've gone through since I got the 1,000 subscribers, I have about 3,000 watch hours. So I still need another 1,000 watch hours, which sounds like a lot, but I'll get there pretty quick. Like that I plan on having completed this summer, definitely before December 31st. So way before I set the goal to be monetized and part of the YouTube partnership. So I set the goal fully monetized by December 31st, 2023, YouTube partnership program accepting my channel. That's going to be done basically in half the time. Now, I want to share some other goals that I'm going to be working on this year so that you as a new subscriber can kind of understand where I'm coming from with this channel, what my content's about, and kind of what you can expect. So that was the first goal. Now, my second big goal that I have this year, well, actually, the YouTube channel and being monetized, that's actually a sub goal of one of my main goals, which one of my big goals this year is to actually make enough income online through my business so that I can travel wherever I want and I can pay for all my expenses. I don't have to worry. I don't have to stress. I don't have to work a job and have someone telling me what I should be doing when I need to show up, right? So I can really express my creativity and the things that I'm interested in and share that with people in a way that's valuable, that's helpful, educational, whatever, right? That's my goal for this year. And I want to do that, and I want to obtain that freedom because time is moving on. The world is getting more and more of a crazy place from what I can tell. And so I want to separate myself from being stuck in the system and stuck having to, do something I don't like doing, working a job, doing the whole that whole lifestyle. I don't want that, right? And I'm someone who actually really enjoys traveling places. And so it just makes sense for me to go down this route of having an online business. So that's what I'm going to be doing. That's what I'm going to be working on. And that's one of my main goals, right? And so me getting monetized on YouTube, the 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, that's kind of a sub goal of that bigger goal, right? Because it's going to aid in that. And YouTube's kind of where I'm doing all my content and stuff. So that's the first thing. The second big goal I have this year was to get essentially ripped enough to where I could have a visible six pack, like while I'm on the beach. Now, I recently did a transformation video, my body transformation, since I've been working out for the past like 20 months. So if you want to check that out, you can. But basically, I'm at that point now, right? I got to be close to like 10%. I'm getting close. I'm going to cut down a little bit more. And once I plateau there, I'm going to do some maintenance. Then I'm going to start bulking back up, building muscle again. And so I'm going to be sharing essentially anything that has to do around those goals. Any of the goals I just told you, the vision I have, I'm going to be sharing anything that has to do with that. And there's a lot that goes into achieving those goals, right? It's mindset, it's getting proper sleep, eating the right things, lifting weights, going to the gym, doing the right exercises, making sure you're optimizing your hormones and making sure that, just like your mindset is clear, you're setting the right goals, all that kind of stuff. That all goes into me achieving those goals and achieving my vision. So basically anything to do with that is what I'm going to be sharing, or any insights I have outside of that I think are important, I'm going to be putting on this channel. So it's not very, it isn't very like specific in terms of what I'm sharing, but it's specific enough where now at least where I'm heading, right? I'm starting up an online business so I can be able to travel and have freedom and entrepreneurship, as well as like more like health related things like lifting weights, building muscle, and just improving everything like that. So that's kind of where I'm headed with this channel for right now. That's the plan. And basically, the last goal I had, but it's kind of in the back seat because really the way I like to do things is set two big goals at a time, focus on two big things at a time. And so this is kind of in the background, but for my birthday, I'd like to be able to travel internationally to another country and actually use my passport, which I have for the first time to be able to really travel. And so that kind of leads in with the goal of having an online business, right? Because if I can travel to somewhere, on my birthday and I'm able to actually work there and make money, it's just like a fucking win-win. So that's kind of in the background. That might not happen this year because I might have to sacrifice that in order to achieve the other goals, which I will if I have to, but that's kind of in the back of my mind is like when I achieve one of these goals, that's kind of the third goal I have. So just so you know where I am, you might around September, which is basically when my birthday is, can't speak. You might see me in another country. I might be making these videos in another country, on the beach, maybe on a mountaintop, you know, in the jungle, in the rainforest. I don't know where I'm going to be, but that'd be cool if that happened. So that's really kind of what I wanted to share today, was just kind of where I'm headed, and just wanted to say thank you for, of course, being past that, or being a part of that. And yeah, we're just going to keep going. We're just going to keep making progress, and I'm just going to keep documenting and sharing my journey and the goals that I'm working towards on this channel. Because really, at the end of the day, you know, what I really wish was that there was someone like me who, you know, had already gone down the steps I had taken and had shown every step of the way and had documented it. So that's what I'm trying to do, is document this so that the younger version of myself can get to where I'm, or what I've achieved faster, right? And so that, you know, in the future I can look back and see what I've done, see how I got there. So that's really what this is about. And yeah, I'm just glad that you're all part of the journey, and I'm glad that you are here. Hopefully you find it valuable enough to stick around. So that's going to be it. We reached 1,000. Thank you. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.